What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and today we are taking a look at the newest heavy coming to the Vikings, Jormungandr. Now, this guy has a very simple moveset, but despite that, he is incredibly punishing, just dealing ridiculous amounts of stamina damage, and I can already see the QQs that are going to be all over the various forums of people complaining about this guy. So he has a simple moveset, but despite that, he is going to be a huge threat, and I'm going to show you why here. I can already hear the crying from here. Anyway, jumping on into some specifics, let's go through his moves first. We have Midgard Burst, Midgard Smite, Utgard Burst, and Utgard Smite. All very straightforward, kind of similar to Warlord, light, 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 heavy, heavy, light, heavy, heavy. Moving on from there, we have Jotun Farewell, which is just a punch to the stomach after any opener except for Surge or Grudge. Serpent Smite, which is our advancing top-heavy move. Jotun Surge, which is that grab and hammer to the stomach move you saw. Zealot Stride, which is going to be our rushing heavy. It is a heavy coming from the right side. Jotun Grudge, which happens after a parry. And then Jotun Gift, which is that knee to the stomach after the grab you saw. In addition to that, we have Hammer Slam. That's that move you saw me do right there that did 50 damage. Anytime you unbalance an enemy, you just tap this. You can also forward dodge into it, and you have a massive top heavy coming down. It can get blocked or parried if you do it too late, so you want to do this the second you unbalance somebody. As for unbalancing them, any heavy finishers or Jotun Farewell, Surge, Grudge, or Gift will all unbalance out of stamina opponents. So you already kind of see where his kit's going. This character revolves around just obliterating your stamina bar and then dropping you on the ground for a big old Hammer Slam. In addition to that, our light attacks are not interrupted on block. This doesn't count for superior block, but the big thing with that is since light attacks don't get interrupted, you can light attack into a Jotun Farewell. So unless somebody is parrying lights, they're going to be, having to block and dodge or get punched in the stomach constantly. In addition, our light finishers can't be dodged, so you can stick on those slippery targets, stuff like Shaman and Shinobi. Both Serpent Smite and all heavy attack starters are uninterruptible, kind of similar to Hitakiri, and all heavy finishers are unblockable. And in addition to that, any side heavy finisher will push your opponent to the left or the right for even more wall splats. As for chain starters, Serpent Smite, Jotun Grudge, Jotun Surge, Zealot Stride, and Zone Attack are all considered chain starters. Serpent Smite can be feinted or canceled into a guard break. After any hit with Jotun Gift, this is the knee to the stomach that we did with the grab attack. We can follow up with a free light attack or a throw to knock him into a wall. And then you just have Revenge and Renown. So all in all, a very simple moveset, but despite that, he is incredibly punishing. So Midgard Burst. You can see these light attacks are coming out very, very fast. We're going to go through all of his moves real fast. There's Midgard Smite. There's Utgard Burst. And there's Utgard Smite. Next, let's go... Well, we'll finish up all of his moves, and then we'll go into all the executions and whatnot. Zealot Stride. I'll have to kill him first to get that. So there's our Serpent Smite. Try and get a Zealot Stride on this guy. Of course, he spawns right on top of me. As I mentioned, it's a heavy attack coming from the right, so he's going to block it. But of course, it is a chain, so you can chain that into anything. Serpent Smite, feint into the grab, or just, feint outright. Jotun Surge, that big hit to the tummy. And then the last two, of course, are Jotun Grudge and Jotun Gift. And since we're on those, let's actually take a moment to go through the stamina punish on all of our things. So, ton of stamina damage there. What you got to count is if we're parrying a heavy, we're getting the heavy parry damage plus the stamina damage from that. So we're dealing 30 damage with the punch, but between that and the stamina loss from him getting parried, that's almost going to always result in you getting a Hammer Smash out, Like, people are not going to want to do that. But just for the specifics, knock him down. So you saw it was 30 on that punish. As for the other punishes here, we have 40 on that, 45 on that, and then the grab, knee to the stomach, also does 45. As for some other stuff from the guard break, you can get a free side heavy. You cannot get a top heavy. However, if you wall splat, you can get the top heavy. As for our executions, our first one, which you already saw, boop, boop, I like that one. Just a quick 1, 2, 3, nice, fast, quick kill times. I think it's always important to have quick kill times in Dominion when you're looking at executions. The chain side heavy is actually going to be 30, but a regular side heavy is not. This one. Oop, and off the ledge. That's one of the purchasable ones that comes with the character. The first one you saw comes as base, and then I'll show you the other base execution. Just not a giant fan of this one. I think it's because it isn't as dramatic with the helmet, but you know, you assume he's punching them down onto the hammer. I think with the character whose face is exposed, it would look a lot more brutal. And then my personal favorite execution, which I want to say this was the 7000 steel one, but it is pretty awesome looking. Just take that head clean off. So a lot of damage going out, a lot of stamina punish going out. I mean, this character has a lot to his kit that I think is going to make people really, really dislike him. You can see just the constant, like, it's just going to be constant punishes, you know? And I think the biggest threat, we're already seeing a lot of memes kind of, you know, with Centurion, because Centurion's in a bad place, and people being like, you know, there was one I saw this today, it was like, you ruined my life, and it has a picture of Yominder, and it's like, I don't even know who you are. But I think the biggest strength of this character is going to be when you consider him in stuff like Dominion, where he can group up with something like Centurion. Dude, a character like this that focuses around punishing enemies who are out of stamina, combined with any other character that's good at draining stamina, it's going to be disgusting. Stuff like Raider, stuff like Centurion, stuff like Lawbringer, you know, it's not going to be fun. And we're already going to, like, I just know we're going to see just endless tears about how OP this character is. His lights are nice and quick too, especially the second light. You notice the second light has a very fast follow-up on it, and of course it has the ability to track opponents who are dodging. So, you know, all in all, not the biggest moveset in the game, but there's definitely a lot of potential with this character, and I think he's going to be a really big threat and probably pretty strong in this meta overall. So anyway, let's jump on into some Dominion. Last thing to show you, let's take a look at that BM. That's not even the best. I like this one. You can already see it, man. People are going to be doing the gorilla pound all over you after they whoop your ass. It's going to be great. Anyway, let's jump into some Dominion matches, show you what he can do. So for our first match, we're going to pull on out the female variant just so you can see the difference in the voice acting. I honestly think the female version of the voice acting is a lot better. The male's voice doesn't really fit to the design of the character. It's like kind of high-pitched for what you would expect to be like a God of War-esque voice. But anyway, we also switched up some of the emotes, so you can see here's a different BM. You know, she's riding the horse, and then this is the like, yeah, go jerk yourself off. Anyway, let's jump into it. Oh, real fast, let's look at there we go, some of our feats. So these are the 4 new feats that are unique to this character. Aside from this, the feats they have are all pretty standard heavy feats. Jotun Salve, which is a passive, gain health anytime you hit an enemy with Surge, Farewell, Gift, or Grudge. Pretty nice. Hammar's Favor, gain a temporary shield anytime you land that slam. Zealot's Bolt, which throws a projectile that deals low damage, but depletes all stamina. And then Twilight of the Gods, which is a giant AoE that'll deal damage and unbalance all the enemies nearby. So the first 2 I really like. The last 2 I'm not completely sold on. The final one, the Gift of the Gods, doesn't really work all that well. People see it coming and they just kind of run out of it. I kind of like her. I think she, like, visually she reminds me of like a Mama Shaman. God. Oh, bots. I wish we could fight something better than bots, but these press builds usually they don't have much. It's bots, and that's it. As for wave clear potential, she's not bad. You know, the light attack spam actually has some AoE on it, so you can usually get like 2 or 3 guys if they're grouped up tight enough. but the zone attack will really blow through your stamina. Come here. As you can see, you are able to ledge people with that stuff too. This is another one of the legendary hammers. This one has a little octopus on the head, octopus on the hilt. Pretty cool. I also really like the glow of it. You know, it's got that energy glow going on. Ooh, right in the gooch.
Lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
It's actually really cool. I hadn't noticed that before. I picked this hammer just to have a different hammer, but you don't actually see that glowing effect when you're selecting the weapon, so that's really cool to see it here. The energy surging around it. I will say the plunge attack is a little lackluster, just to show it.
You captured Zone A.
I mean, I knew I was going to die with it, but what I mean by lackluster is it doesn't seem to have the horizontal range that a lot of plunge attacks do. Like when you jump, if the target isn't like right below you, Jormungandr isn't going to really swing that hammer out and hit them. They just kind of fall to their death, so there's something to keep in mind playing the character. This guy might be close enough to try it.
You captured Zone C.
Break all this stuff off your face.
You captured Zone A.
I like that. It explodes as you hit the face. Get some more kills, get my feats up, so y'all can see the two good feats. Actually, Reses usually get good good feat with heavies.
You lost Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Come here, you little shit. It's pretty stupid, right? Oh boy. But you can see how there's a big windup on that, so it's definitely gonna be a, you know, you use it in a team fight to kill people type situation. You're not gonna be able to just, you know, bomb on people with it. I think it'll be pretty hard to hit. The directional wall heavies are going to be pretty dirty. She's really thirsty, that's why she keeps asking for water. Oh man, pinned his neck up under there. Oh, that's good. I've not seen a stick like that before. Where's the last one? Oh, there he is. Boom! Yeah, right there at the very end, that's what's going to be cancer. Is a Centurion Leap along with a Hammer Slam at the same time. It's, oh my god, it's going to be brutal. And on to match 2 we go. Harbor, everyone's favorite map. That's probably the one thing I don't like about this upcoming patch. I really want another domination map. And I don't know, maybe I'm biased because that's like almost all I play. But like every time I see a map that's added and it's like, you know, tribute or deathmatch, I'm like, why is this map not domination? Ubi, please retrofit every map for domination. You like my Enki?
You lost Zone C.
God, that's gonna be such, and just, that's what's gonna really hurt, is you get a side heavy into the wall splat, and you get another free heavy right after it. Top, side, doesn't matter what you want to do. Like, we're just gonna be handing out heavies like candy on Halloween to children. Ah, Hitokiri. Everyone's nemesis. What the hell am I hitting? Whatever. Like punching an invisible post in the air.
You captured Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Ooh. Oh, Shinobi.
You lost Zone C.
This guy is gonna absolutely decimate Shinobis. Their head is now in the water. I want him to do the range thing. I want to see if that gets me a free hammer slam.
My warrior, I owe you my life.
What is he doing? Come on, come over here. Do your range thing. Come on, do it. The Shinobi doesn't know what it wants to do. Oh, I see what it wanted to do. It wanted to wait for a Lawbringer.
You captured Zone A.
Oh. Revenge is going to be delicious with this guy. The knockdown and the hammer slams, just constantly. So much slamming. The voice though, man, the voice just kills me. Like, come on, I can't be the only one who listens to that and looks at the sky and is like, wait, that noise is coming out of him?
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Try it. Try that little range shit. I want to try it. Come on. Do it. Do the ranged move. You're just gonna sit there all day? Light spam. Effective against Shinobi since 1982.
You captured Zone A.
So I know when you
You lost Zone A.
when you guard break or when you parry a shinobi's ranged attack, you're usually unbalanced.
You captured Zone C.
It's a brief unbalance, but it is an unbalance. So I really want to see if I can do that straight into a Hammer Slam. Are we about to get a twofer?
You captured Zone A.
Damn it. Ran out of stamina myself. No big dick slam for you.
You lost Zone C.
It's okay, we'll just do that. Get your face on the pole. Maybe it's the animation that needs to be cleaned up, because it just feels like it... I know enemies having helmets on makes that look a little off-putting. I think the problem is it kind of... I think you're supposed to be slamming their head or slamming their eye down onto it, basically, but it doesn't quite line up like that. So it just looks a little like, I'm not sure about this. Silly shinobi.
Enemy team is breaking.
Oh, shit. Did you look at that? The shaman was in the way of the Lawbringer, and that took the shaman stamina away. Huh. So friendly fire enabled? Come here, Hito. Stop running. Stop running. Just come and die like a man.
Victory.
Just had to plunge him, didn't you? Goddamn computers. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up our preview of the new hero. I want to say the release date is August 1st, I think. So, yeah, pretty soon the spice is upon us. So thanks for coming on by. I know I don't do a lot of For Honor content, but anytime there's a new spicy hero coming out, you know we got to jump in and take a look at it. So catch you guys next time.